guys, Sheridan Hodge, Diamond Leader with It Works Global, and I wanted to talk to you about what you need to do in your first 30 days of the business. First thing you need to do is order your kit. That's what you do. It's step one. It's what happens when you decide to become a distributor. Other part of that is you need to set up your ADBV auto shipment. And when you do that, that makes you eligible to get paid. That is how we get commissions. And that is basically what unlocks the comp plan. So make sure you set that up. The next thing you need to do is you need to go do step 2. And that is getting 4 loyals in your first 30 days. Now these 4 loyals cannot have the same address as the distributor or each other. So if you live in the same house with your mom and your sister, you can sign them up as loyals, but they will not count as your 4 because they have the same address. So make sure they all have different addresses and it will count. Now when you do that, you are going to get $120 in free product credit, and you are also going to get 2 boxes of applicators, which we call wrap rewards, for $25 a piece. So this is really, really important for new people because this is how you can make money really, really fast in the company. And then the third thing you want to start on, which is step 3, is going and getting 3 distributors and have them repeat steps 1 and 2. And this is the steps to success. This is how you are successful. This is what you keep doing over and over and over and over and over. You don't reinvent the wheel. Just keep doing the steps to success over and over. This is in your training academy, which is in your e-suite, and it is very important for you to watch your training videos during your first 30 days. You need to learn the product. You need to learn this company. It's a lot easier to share things with people when you know what you're talking about. The next thing, get on the product yourself. You need to become a product of the product. And when you fall in love with the products, it's going to show. People are going to start noticing how you are in love with this company, not just trying to sell it to people. And that makes a huge difference. So first 30 days, steps to success, get on those training videos, and just repeat, guys. It's very simple. Just go do it. So I'm proud of you. Y'all can do it, and let's rock on.
Of working hard and setting goals and dreaming big. I wanted the bonuses. I wanted to create a legacy for my family. I wanted to have extra money to put in savings accounts and save for my kids, you know, and my kids dream with me and they want to do special things, and I think they dream bigger for it too. You really want to go diamond, I take it back to these. Are you printing this off every month? Are you physically putting pencil to paper and check marking off each of these items as you complete it? Because that's what you need to be doing. That's what I've done. That is how I've grown this business. This is how I've taught my distributors. As soon as they enroll, I email them or I hand them this exact sheet. And I praise them for completing step 1, because step 1 is joining the business and getting on your ADBV auto ship. Your 80 product auto ship every month is what qualifies you for commission and what keeps you active with this business. Period, the end. Order anything that you want. You can use it all yourself. You can turn around and sell it for money. Step 1 is done. I've been in the business 2 years. I print this off every month. I'm already done with step 1. I joined the business and I have my ADBV auto ship coming every month. So I go on to step 2. Step 2 is getting 4 loyal customers. Physically write down the name of those 4 loyal customers. If you're brand new, the reason that you get 4 loyal customers is because you're going to get paid commission on those 4 loyal customers. You're going to be eligible for wrap rewards, which is you being able to buy a box of wraps for $25. Huge, huge cash profit, okay? So for every 2 loyal customers you bring into your business forever, you're going to get an app reward. You're also going to get, if you're brand new, once you get 4 loyal customers, you're going to get $120 product credit, which is huge. That's 2 boxes of wraps. Sell those for $25 each. 8 wraps, $25 is $200 cash. That's pretty huge for somebody starting their business. Okay. The next step is to get you in Ruby position if you're brand new, and that is you finding distributors to join your team. Who do you want to do business with? Who do you want to do parties with? Who do you want to wrap your city with? Because you can't wrap it by yourself. You got to have somebody to help you. Why not have your best friend, somebody that you care about, in the business with you? The second that you sign a distributor, this is what you hand them. You go through this with them, praise them for completing step 1 because they got into the business and they got on their ADBV auto ship, which activates their account, which qualifies them for commission. They go on to step 2, tell them to write down the 4 loyal customers. Here's the deal. Every single month, that needs to be printed, and you need to be physically writing it down. There's something to be said for the gratification that you get from writing down that loyal customer's name. I get calls of people that are wanting to go Emerald, and I ask them, what step are you on this month? What have you completed so far? Well, I don't know. I haven't. Okay, this is the answer. Period. Okay. This standard email that I printed out today because I just keep copying and pasting it to everyone that has a question is the steps to success. Period. Don't go beyond it. If you are brand new with the company and you just started or you're thinking about starting, those steps to success are your answer. The training is your answer. Sticking close to your sponsor is the answer. Getting yourself to a boot camp, a 1 Team 1 Mission event, or a corporate event somewhere. You've got to get plugged in. You've got to stop overthinking this business. And one other piece of advice that I just saw on my note that I forgot to tell you was you've got to make a list of 50 people. Do not overthink that list. Do not think, well, they'll be in the business maybe with me, or no, they probably would host. Don't even think about it. I want you to make a list of 50. Right now you're thinking, I don't know, 50 people, but I want you to think about who you do business with, your best friend, your coworkers. I want you to think about who you used to go to high school with, who did you go to college with, who are your mom's friends. Make a list of 50 people, and here's what I want you to do. I want you to try to get all 50 of them to say no. I want you to go down that list one by one, and I want you to call them is the best thing. If you don't know them very well and they're acquaintance, you can email them. But I want you to go down that list starting with number 1, and I want you to present that person with the opportunity. I want you to give them this, or I want you to talk to them about this over the phone, and that's all they have to do to make this business work for them. If they say no to being in the business and joining the opportunity with you, then I want you to present them with being a loyal customer. A loyal customer can purchase anything that we have at wholesale pricing. They get our distributor pricing the very first order. All they have to do is order at least 1 product 2 more months in a row, and they are considered wholesale for life. You know people in this business that would buy something from you that would help you join your business. If they say no to that, I want you to present them with the opportunity to host a party for you and give them a free wrap if they get a few people to wrap at their party. So go down your list. Number 1, you present them with the opportunity. If they say no, you present them with the loyal customer option. If they say no to that, you present them with getting a free wrap for hosting a party. Tell them you're trying to grow your business and you really need their help. If they say no to all 3 of those, put a check mark by their name, write no by their name. No doesn't mean no, it means not right now. So you go to number 2 and you do the same thing. If I were you, which is what I suggest to my new distributors, is I want you to go through 10 of those people and I want you to report back to me and tell me the result that you're getting. Or is everybody saying no? Do you have some that are hosting a party? I honestly think that you're not going to get 10 people to say no to you. Okay, so break it down into tens. Let your sponsor know. If you do get 10 people to say no and you start seeing a trend of a lot of no's, then I think we need to go back to you simplifying it, and maybe you're telling them too much, or maybe it's how you're saying it. That's the best thing you can do. I have people in the business that are leaders with this company that are still working their list of 50. So that is huge, okay? You will not get 50 no's, period, the end. Anyway, I just had to get this in a video. You guys have to do the steps of success. It's the answer. You want to go diamond? Are you working your steps? I want to join the business. This is how you do it. It's the steps of success. I'm executive and I want to go ruby. Are you working the steps of success every 30 days? Because that is what you're supposed to do. That is how you make the most money with this company. I hope that this video helped you and it didn't bore you too much because I was looking around. But maybe I should introduce myself. I'm Ambassador Diamond with It Works Global. My name is Maydra, and I have gone to the top of this company working these steps to success. I continue to work these steps. Some months I'll get these and I'll find 4 loyals, but I only get 2 distributors and it says to get 3. Doesn't matter. Next month, another one. I print another one out and I physically write down all of the names that I get, and I work these to my fullest potential. So no matter what your question is, the steps to success is your answer. And I encourage you to take it back, to get to the basics of it again, stop overthinking it, and don't do anything that won't make you money. See ya!
Hey everybody, it's Susan Wade, Presidential Diamond with It Works, and I'm going to talk today about charting. A lot of people think that it's very scary and they'll never get it, but I promise you it is actually quite simple. The first thing I want you to do is go ahead and log into your eSuite and go up to the top tab that says Reports. Click on Reports, and that first page that you're going to pull up, you're going to see your profile on the main screen. And on that profile, it's going to show you things like whether your ADBV auto shipment is set up. If it's in red, make sure that you go to your auto shipment tab and edit that and get that set up, because you will not be paid if it's not set up. Okay, so it'll show you your auto ship. It'll also show you your group volume and your personal business volume. And those are the 2 things that you want to be looking at. They're very important. So let's talk about group volume and personal business volume. PBV stands for personal business volume, and all that this is your personal loyals, so the loyals that you directly signed up, or let's just say someone transferred a loyal to you. Once they're transferred, they are considered yours. This is going to go towards your personal bonus volume or personal business volume, and it also is going to include your auto shipments, so personal auto shipments and any personal orders that you make throughout the month. GV stands for group volume. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's your group. So it's going to actually include your PBV plus everything else. So it's going to be your loyals, your orders, your distributors, their orders, your distributors' loyals, and on and on and on. It's pretty much everything else. So that's the difference between PBV and GV. So most of the time, if you've got some distributors under you, your group volume is going to be higher than your personal business volume. Okay, so when you are ready to chart and you go to our team folder and you look at those, or you can go to your eSuite and look at your documents, there are going to be promotional worksheets. And you're going to see little boxes, and the boxes are going to say 400 BV. The reason they do this is because you are mainly wanting to look at just the whole thing. In other words, your group volume. And I'll explain more about that later. But qualified legs are pretty much 400 in group volume. So it's just total in each leg. So let's just kind of talk about our first promotion, which is exec. And again, this may be backwards, but y'all will still be able to see the boxes.
So it should make sense. Okay. So your first promotion is just having 2 distributors underneath you. And I should make these boxes, but I'm going to make them circles. Okay. So there is, can you see that? Okay, so there's the exec up at top, and they are each distributor has 400 in group volume. Now, how do you look and see what your team is doing? Because I only showed you what you're doing. Remember how we went to reports? Go ahead and click the drop down, and you're going to want to click tree view. There's many different options you can go to, but charting is the easiest when you go to tree view. And when you click tree view, you'll be able to see your downline. You can click on each name, and it's going to show you their profile, and it's going to show you what is their PVV and what is their group volume. You're just going to be looking at group volume right now, because they just need to have 400 somewhere in that leg. So I've signed up 2 people. I go to my tree view, and let's say that Sarah got her 6 loyal customers. She was, you know, a little bit more active, and then Rachel got 400. She got 4 or 5 loyal customers. Whatever it is, as long as they have 400 in group volume. That makes you exec. You immediately promote to executive. The next promotion is Ruby, which Ruby is what we always like teaching, because once you go Ruby, if you can go Ruby and teach others to go Ruby, you can go Diamond and above. It's super, super simple, because all of our, if you look at any of the Diamond charts, it's made up of rubies. So a Ruby is going to give you 3 distributors underneath you. 2 of them have 400, like we just discussed. But one of them is, I call them your rock star. They are starting to build a team too. They really understand the steps of success, and they are like, I'm not just going to get loyal customers, I'm going to get distributors as well. So your exec is going to have 2 people under them, because we just talked about what an exec was. So as you can see, it's 3 people under you. These 2 people, they're just getting loyal customers. They're getting 400 or above. But this girl, she gets 2 distributors on her own. Okay? And they each have 400. So as long as this person has 400, this person has 400 group volume, this one has 400 group volume, and this one has 400 group volume, then guess what? You just promoted to Ruby. Now, and I'm sorry the glare is so bad. So I said that when we chart, we are mainly looking at group volume. Well, what's really cool about this person right here is, notice I didn't even say 400 group volume, because they already have 2 people under them with 400. That makes them automatically at least 800 in group volume. So this person right here is good to go. Now, here's where people get confused. In our system, in order to promote to any rank, you have to be commission qualified. You have to be able to be paid. So you definitely need to make sure that this person here that is set up for executive, first of all, registers as executive. So you need to watch the system. The reason that the system will not rank them as executive is if they're not commission qualified, which we talked about. What is commission qualified? It means they've run their ADBV auto shipment, or they reached 400 in personal business volume. So people run into issues, you guys. They've got all their people at 400. She's even at 400 group volume, because remember, she's got people under her. But let's say that this person, for whatever reason, decided to turn her auto shipment off. Her ADBV auto shipment is off. She is relying on 400 PBV, okay, to get commission qualified, but she ends up not making it. Let's say she's at 380, okay? The system is not going, no matter what these people here are doing, the system is not going to register her as an executive, which means the system is not going to promote you to Ruby. Okay? So you need to contact this person and make sure that either she gets another loyal customer, she makes an order of at least 20 BV to get her to 400, or if it's before the 25th, have her run her 80 BV auto shipment. Easy, done. She automatically promotes, okay? No matter what her PBV is, she automatically promotes because she's run that 80 BV auto shipment. So that is the only reason when you're charting that you would not look at group volume. Because again, this person here is a promotional spot. Whether it's an executive, it's Ruby. I mean, this person up here going Ruby can't go Ruby unless she's commission qualified. It doesn't matter what anybody underneath her is doing. So when you are charting in these boxes and the boxes just say 400, that's when you look at group volume. The person that's in a promotional spot, whether it's executive, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, make sure that they are commission qualified. Once they are, all you have to focus on are the people below them because you automatically know that their group volume's okay. Does that make sense? So charting is very, very simple in the fact that you're really only looking at group volume as you're charting along. The only difference is you're going to run into some situations where someone has turned their auto shipment off for whatever reason and they're not going to promote in the system. We actually had a really bad situation one time where a girl, I think it was last year, trying to get the good bonus, and she had everything done. She worked so hard, you guys, and I think that an executive way down in her downline, even though the two people below her, the executive was set up, they both had 400, but they did not run an auto shipment and they didn't get to 400 PBV. So the system was not able to promote the exec, and so in turn the diamond did not promote. And obviously we do not want this ever happening to you guys. So Ruby, I just did a Ruby, okay? 3 people directly under you. 2 of them are working, just getting their customers, which is fine. A lot of people are great at getting customers, but then one of your people are super on fire. They go out and get 2 distributors on their own. Those distributors go after their 4 loyals. And notice, you guys, that the reason that we do the steps to success and we push to get 4 loyals in 30 days, it's not just for fun. The reason they do that is so that you, as their enroller, is going to get, you know, a qualified leg under you. So when we talk about being a part of the 400 club, you know, even though it doesn't really affect the person getting to 400, it affects the people above them. And it makes them realize, hey, I'm somebody really important in this downline, and me working hard is allowing the people above me to promote, and I'm going to do the same thing and push my people below me to get 400. So that is what a qualified leg is. Don't get it confused with commission qualified. Commission qualified, again, is 80 BV or running 400 PBV. So when you're charting, you're going to look at group volume. I'm going to real quickly just show you what Emerald looks like. And what's really great, you guys, is some people jump straight from Ruby to Diamond just because the leap from Emerald to Diamond is like nothing. So, but I'm still going to show you Emerald because it's a great rank. Okay, all Emerald is having 2 people below you that are really good at getting those customers. They're at 400 or above. They're just qualified legs. And then 2 people are your rock stars, and they go Ruby. So Emerald, all that Emerald is 2 rubies and 2 qualified legs. And remember, what is a ruby? A ruby is 3 people. 2 of them are 400. And I'm going to show you this picture. 1 is executive. If you get out your charts during this video, it will help you, and I know some of you are going to want to watch this like a million times because once you get this, you guys, it is so much fun. And you'll have your chart out. Some people like using PowerPoint. Some people like to just write it out. I like using PowerPoints because I'm a little type A, so I like to color code. But you can watch people throughout the month and say, okay, this person's already at 400. We're good to go. This person's at 280. She needs maybe a few loyal customers. That's what charting is. It's just watching your team and trying to figure out exactly what you need to do to promote. And obviously you don't want to be a dictator and be like, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you getting loyal customers? You want to encourage people. It's 4 people under you. 2 of them are at 400 and 2 are at Ruby. So Emerald is just 2 rock stars on your team. Now, Diamond is the exact same thing. Diamond is just 2 rock stars on your team because Diamond is just adding another 400. Okay, so you have 3 400s. And then you keep one of these girls at Ruby. She stays at Ruby. And this Ruby right here goes Emerald. And that makes you Diamond. Okay? I'm not going to make the chart out because I may not have enough room. But you have your Diamond charts in our team folder. So again, Diamond, which is the $10,000 bonus, is having 3 qualified legs. Here. Diamond. Not that y'all can read it anyway. Diamond is having 3 qualified legs, a Ruby, and then an Emerald. And the Emerald is 2 people and 2 rubies, which I'm not going to redraw that. But an Emerald and a Ruby. Okay? So it'll make more sense to you to get your charts out. Some of you have no distributors under you, and my number 1 piece of advice is to start baby steps. Start with executive. So once you do get those 2 distributors, you've gone executive, you've watched them get 400. Ruby, 3 people, making one of them executive. Emerald is 2 people with 2 and then 2 rubies. So it's just step, step, step. It's like a staircase or stair steps. I remember, just to kind of give y'all a story, I remember pulling out my diamond chart as a brand new distributor, and I think I had 1 person under me in my first month, and I like wanted to cry. Because diamond is very intimidating looking, because if you look at all those boxes sitting there empty, you're like, how in the world am I going to fill this out? Well, you guys, again, it's 2 rock stars because your other 3 people are just at 400 getting customers and your other 2 people are working hard with you. So my suggestion is, if you've got 5 people under you, pick the 2 out that are really just on fire and sit them down and say, look, I'm ready to work with you. You know, are you ready to do this? And let's get to diamond, because if they start pushing for diamond, you're going to get that emerald and ruby spot immediately. Those spots that look like it's only you, they're going to start filling up because your team's going to help you. And that's the right way to go diamond, is getting your team to work for it. There are situations, and I'm going to do one example before we close. There are situations where this is you, and let's just pretend that you are having an amazing month. You are a brand new distributor, or you've been in the business forever, but all of a sudden you have like 5 to 7 people saying, I'm ready to sign up, I'm ready to sign up. Well, sometimes it is good to keep them all below you. So you would do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? You put them all under you. But if you have all these people coming at you all at once, there are instances where it's going to be beneficial to try to promote to Ruby, okay? Which Ruby is 3 people, remember? and one of them is exec. So if I just signed up 3 people and I've got 5 people sitting there ready to sign up, you can go in the system after they've signed up under your website and you can actually place them. We transfer them. Let's say that these 2 people right here are getting their customers. And charting is a lot of strategy. So if I sign up somebody and let's just make up a name, Susie, because I don't think there's like, anyway, Susie, because I don't want to like use somebody's name and then think I'm talking about them. If there's a Susie on our team, I'm really sorry. So Susie is right here. She just signed up and she is like looking me in the eye and she's telling me, I'm ready to go after this. I'm so on fire. I've got 5 potentials ready to sign up. I'm doing my wrap party. This is your person. And I call it a gut feeling. This is your person that if you have 5 people sitting there waiting to be signed up, it can be beneficial to go in the system and transfer these people to Susie. Okay? Notice that they're now on your second level. So you have lost a little bit of a percentage there in your loyal customers that you're making off of them. But you're also setting yourself up for Ruby. You've already skipped executive. You know Susie's working. You put 2 people under her. You just went Ruby. Okay? For you to go Emerald, you have to get 1 more on this line who's working on customers. And then this person right here starts deciding to do something. And then all that this is that these 2 people go Ruby. Okay? So 2 Rubies and 2 people getting customers. Because you gave Susie these 2 people, she is working too. So she's plugging in these 2 people. So see how it's working in your advantage. She's working. So she just went Ruby, and then this person just went Ruby, so then you just went Emerald. So it's team. It's a team effort. That is when you want to place. Do not place people under people that immediately just sign up that you have no idea who they are. They signed up through Facebook. You got to watch your team and you got to see how hard they're going to work. So when you find out that, you know, hey, how do I place? How do I know whether to move? It's strategy. Sometimes it's a risk. Are there times I look back and I'm like, I wish I wouldn't have put people under that person because she quit a month later? Yes, it's happened to me and I have to rebuild. But what's really cool is even if, let's say I made a mistake and put people under this person. She ended up quitting, like completely quitting, turned her auto shipment off. These people, they're not just a waste. They're in 1 leg still. So they only count as 1 leg, but they will end up compressing up and you'll still have good volume in this leg. So this leg is not a waste. It's still a qualified leg for you. And who knows, this person that went exec could be your next Ruby, because once she goes Ruby, it doesn't matter where she is in this line. It's still a Ruby. So a Ruby and a Ruby, whether the Ruby's here or here, it doesn't matter. That is a Ruby and a Ruby because these are 2 separate legs. So 2 Rubies, 2 people getting customers. You go Emerald. And again, Diamond is just adding 1 more leg that gets customers and making 1 of these Rubies Emerald. I know that it sounds kind of confusing, but as long as you can get the fact that each of these boxes, you look at that 400 group volume, makes them a qualified leg, and then make sure that the people that are promoting, whether it's executive or Ruby or Diamond or whatever it is, they need to be commission qualified. So whatever you need to do, have them run the ADBV auto shipment, which they should be doing, or reach 400 PBV. And I'll review one more time. PBV is personal business volume. It's your personal loyals. It's your orders and auto shipments. Group volume, which is what you're mainly going to look at for charting, is everything below that person. Their distributors loyals, their personal auto shipments, their personal orders, their loyals. It's everything. So group, just think of it, it's a group. It's a group of everybody below them. So that's my 30-minute video on charting. Rewatch this, get out, a Ruby chart, and as I'm talking, I want you to plug in your friend that you've been thinking about down the street that may do great at this. Like, plug in people's names and get a visual that, hey, I only need 3 people under me, and one of them is going to be a hard worker and get 2 under them, and I'm Ruby. Ruby makes, on average, $600 a month, not including wrap cash. You guys, if y'all can just get Ruby down, Diamond is just made up of Rubies all over. So teach your team to go Ruby. Ruby is essentially the steps to success, because to go over the steps of success, it's you as a new distributor getting 80 BV auto shipments set up. You get 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, which helps your enroller get a qualified leg, but you yourself get 4 loyals. Then you find 3 people in your first 60 days. Where's my little wipe? So I just signed up. I want to do the steps of success. I find my 3 people in 60 days. And guess what? I'm going to teach them the steps of success, which is what? 80 BV auto shipment. Hey, they're commission qualified. And in their first 60 days, they get 3 distributors. But guess what? Sometimes it doesn't happen. But for one, it may. Remember what Ruby is? Ruby is just having one of those people get 2. Okay? So if you can teach 3 people to get 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers, oh my goodness, you guys, you will go diamond in no time, because all it does is just keep spreading. Please just let your upline know that you're having issues, because once you understand charting and how easy it is to promote with your team and encourage them, you guys will be diamond in no time.
Stacy Schaefer here. I promised you today that I would make a video and show you how to get to diamond in just 4 weeks. So here we go. The first thing I want you to do is really believe that you can do this. Get it out of your mind that you can't. You really have to believe it and feel it. And don't let anybody take away that feeling. Don't let people tell you you can't do it. Just believe that you can, and use your support that you have around you, because we are all cheering for you. So the first thing I want you to do is think of 3 people that you know right now that you think would be really great at this business. Maybe you've asked them before, maybe you haven't, but ask them. Ask them to join you in this business. 3 people that you just think would be really great. Maybe they have a great personality, maybe they're just a people magnet, maybe they're really into health and nutrition, whatever reason, but tell them why you think that they'd be really great. The next thing I want you to do is think of 3 people that you know right now that need this business. Maybe they don't even know they need it, but they need this business opportunity. So I want you to write those 6 people down. The next thing I want you to do is learn how to teach the steps to success to happen in a week instead of a month. I know that might be scary for some of you, but it can be done. People do it all the time. I just did it last week. I don't do it every week, but I'm sure changing my ways. So really just believe that you can, and practice it every week, because that's what you're going to be doing, is teaching these people that you bring in to do the steps to success in a week. And if it's normal to them, they're not going to think any different. So here we go. We're going to go through the chart, and I'm going to show you how to get everybody in and when your deadline is. So here we go. Okay, we have 4 key dates. Our key dates are March 10th, March 17th, March 24th, and the magic day, the 31st, right there. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to talk to those 6 people, and you have until next Monday, the 10th, to get in 3 people. Okay? So here's your, this color doesn't show very well, but here's your 3 people you're bringing in. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to teach these 3 people the steps to success in a week, and they're going to bring in 3 people, because you're going to do the same thing with them and ask them, who do they know that really need this business, and who do they know that would be really great at this business. So you want 6 people total that they're talking to. So our hope is that at least 2 of them can bring in 3 people. So their date is the 17th. And you know, maybe this person up here brings in one. That's okay. We'll take that. Okay, so here's your 17th deadline. Right here. Okay, our next date is the 24th. So here we go. We're teaching those steps to success in a week. And we just place them just like this. Okay. So here's our 24th dates. This is not showing up on this one at all. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. At least see where I'm circling. Okay, our next key date is the 31st. So by the 31st, we want at least 2 of those people to be able to get at least 2 people in. But then you'll notice we have a couple blank spots up here. So your job between the 10th and the 31st is to get 3 more people in. We're going to stick them just like this. Now, because we're teaching the steps to success in a week, all of these people that are coming in are going to be trying to gather their 4 loyal customers too. And that's going to help build your volume. I'm not going to do it to all of them, but you want that volume in there. And you want to be doing the same thing. You want to be practicing those steps to success in 1 week. Don't let it scare you. You just set out to do what needs to be done and believe you can do it. And I believe in you. So, good luck. Can't wait to celebrate you.
I'm here to talk to y'all about how we get paid. Does everybody here understand our comp plan? Who understands it? Blair, Amanda. Okay, these guys here, they've been in a while. All right, so this is very much needed. I think you guys need to know what you're working for, right? All right. We get paid several different ways. The first way is immediate cash. You buy a wrap from the company, you sell that wrap to somebody, you put money in your pocket, right? Most of us sell the wraps for $25. Some people sell them for $30. That's okay. But keep that price, affordable for people, because the name of the game is get the wrap on people, right? So if you outprice yourself, you're lowering your odds of getting that wrap on somebody. So keep it. The suggested from It Works is $25. And that's what it says on the Blitz cards. Okay? So you sell a wrap, you make money. That's the first way to make income. The second way you make income is through fast start bonuses. Now, fast start bonuses are what you get paid for recruiting new distributors and getting them started correctly. So a fast start bonus is $100. So what you have to do is you have to become fast start qualified. When you become a new distributor, the company offers you some incentives that will make you fast start qualified. So when you sign up with your Business Builder Kit, you turn on your auto ship and you get 2 loyal customers in your first 30 days, you are fast start qualified. But see, the company wants you to get 4 customers in 30 days because then they're going to give you 120 in free product. That's 2 boxes of wraps. By them doing that, you automatically will have them fast start qualified as soon as they get 2. So it's very, very important that you know this. When you recruit a brand new distributor, as soon as they turn their auto ship on and they get 2 customers, you make a $100 fast start. How easy is that? It's pretty simple. So $100 for every person you're bringing into your company. Every person you bring in, they sign up, they get their 2 customers, boom, there's another 100. But they have 30 days to do that. If they do it in 31 days, you just missed out on $100. So you, as a distributor who are recruiting new distributors, you know, that's fast start money in your pocket. You want to make sure when you're setting with that new distributor that you're going ahead and you're getting those customers lined up with them. And the best way to do that is to have a party with them, or have them to sit down and start making a list. And they can, you know, their mom, everybody needs greens. You got to have, I mean, everybody needs greens. Don't just rely on the wrap as that's the product that you're going to tell everybody to get on. A lot of people are going to want to try it first, but people will get on greens if you'll promote it to them, or they'll get on the vitamins, or they'll get on Fat Fighter, especially here in the holiday season. So get those 2 customers lined up for them right away. If they're not ready to have their launch party right as soon as you sign them up, don't sign them up. Wait till they're ready. So that way you make sure you are getting the odds in your favor that they're going to get those customers, so that you make that $100 fast start. So has everybody got that $100 fast start thing down? Okay, because that's important. The third way we make money is through residual income. Now what that is, I'm going to kind of draw that here. Here's you as a brand new distributor. As soon as you bring in a distributor under you, you can start earning commissions, but only if you have turned on your 80 BV auto ship. How many are on auto ship right now? Awesome. That's the cost of doing business. That's what gets you your commissions. If you don't have your auto ship on and you really want to build this business, you go home today and you turn your auto ship on. Because you know what? If you don't have your auto ship on, you're not serious. And we're on a fast-moving train today. And I personally, pardon, it's the law. Yes, it's the law. And I personally am not going to work with somebody who's not on auto ship. If they can't turn their auto ship on, then really and truly they don't deserve my time. So that's how you have to feel about your business. This is serious money. It's a serious business. So make sure that they've turned that auto ship on. So when you've got your distributor here, you will be eligible to get a paycheck. This is your front line. You make 10% on your front line, but if you personally enrolled them, you make an extra 5%. So that's a total of 15% that you're going to get paid on this distributor, whatever they're ordering. So you make 15%, let's just say, on your front line, okay? On your second level, you make 10%. So this would be your second level, is somebody who sponsored somebody. On your third level, all the way down to your fifth level, you make 5% on your third, fourth, and fifth level. Then you make 2% on the sixth level and beyond once you become an emerald. So as you're going up the ranks, you're gonna make more and more down on the different levels. So as a distributor, when you're doing the steps to success, we're looking at you in your first 30 days, in your first 60 days as a brand new distributor. Go find 3 people and one of them has 2. Forget about these. That's what you're looking at doing to become a ruby. And everybody does 400 in volume. So that volume is created through their customers and through whatever they're personally ordering and what their distributors are doing. So the key to making your whole pay plan work is getting people, these are legs, okay? This is a leg. So your whole idea is to create qualified legs, and that's 400 BV total in those legs. So this is your building block, creating rubies. When you create a ruby, you're setting people up to where they're making about $600 a month. That's pretty good part-time income. And this is very doable. We're talking about 5 people that came into your business. So if you will get intentional about building each person that you bring in and getting them to the Ruby position right away, your check's going to go through the roof. It's duplicatable, it's simple, it's easy, you can do this. When you are at that Ruby level, the company actually, what they've done on the 3 steps is they want you to sponsor 3 people, and each one of them have 4 loyal customers. So it's not really a Ruby, it's just getting 3 people to who each have 4 customers. When you do that in your first 60 days, the company is going to guarantee your paycheck is no less than $500 on your commission check. So that's for new distributors. So make sure and sit down, and when you're telling these people how to get started, that you're making sure that they're doing everything in their, give them what they need to know so they can go out and build their business properly. So you don't do them a service by not telling them about AutoShip, or by not telling them that they got 4 loyal customers, they're going to get free product. So it's very important that you establish those steps, okay? So Ruby is your building block. In order to get to the next levels, which is Emerald, you got to have 2 rubies. To get to Diamond, you need 3 rubies in your whole diamond leg. 1 as a ruby and 1 is an emerald who has 2 rubies. So Ruby is your building block. Y'all get that? Ruby, ruby, ruby. That's what you should be thinking, building rubies. And then you turn those rubies into diamonds. So that's how you're really going to get paid extremely well, is by building diamonds in your organization. But all right, so we're on residual income. You guys understand that. You're going to get paid 15, 10, 5, 5, 5, and 2% once you become Emerald, down unlimited levels to the next Emerald, okay? The next way we get paid is through a Diamond Leadership Level bonus. Okay. Once you go Diamond, you unlock all the different ways that we make money. How many of you are diamonds in the room? Diamonds? Diamonds. All right, diamonds. What a diamond is 5 legs. One of them is a ruby leg, one of them is an emerald leg, and the other ones are just doing 400. 3 little piddlers. 2 workers, 3 piddlers, okay? Ruby has 3 people, and one of them has 2, and the emerald has 2 rubies and 2 piddlers. Okay, so that's a total of 24 people in your downline to get to Diamond. Now, it could be someone that's down here that went emerald, and that would count as an emerald leg for you. It could be somebody down here that went ruby, and that would count as a ruby leg for you, okay? So it doesn't matter if you personally recruited them or not. That doesn't matter. So that's why you should always work with your people, because you never know who's going to pop up and be an emerald, or who's going to pop up and be a ruby or a diamond or higher. So this is Diamond. Now what's exciting is once you get to Diamond, you are now eligible for that Diamond Level Leadership bonus. Remember what happens when you become a new distributor and you help someone become a distributor and they get their 2 customers and get their 2 loyals? I mean, their 2 loyals and their 80 BV AutoShip. What did you get? $100. Well, now as a diamond, not only do you get that $100, but now you're going to get an $80 Diamond Level Leadership bonus for every person. Now, what got you to Diamond stays there. It's the new people you bring in after you go Diamond. So you signed up Sally. You just went Diamond today. You sign up Sally tomorrow, starting with Sally and forward. Anybody in her organization or whatever, you're going to make an $80 Diamond Level Leadership bonus when they become Fast Start qualified. But the cool thing is Sally sponsored Sue, and Sue became Fast Start qualified. Sally's going to get the $100 fast start. You're going to get the $80 diamond level leadership bonus. Unlimited levels. 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Unlimited levels after you go diamond. But you will not get it if they don't have their 2 customers. So this is very, very important, you guys, because I know you're going to go diamond, right? At least. Who doesn't want to go diamond? Okay, that's what I thought. So you at least are going to get to diamond. You have to be very, very intentional about making sure that your team knows how to get people started right and get them fast start qualified right out the gate. The faster they become fast start qualified, the more fast starts get paid out, the more diamond level leadership bonuses get paid. When you go double diamond, you're going to get 120 for every new person coming in. You're still going to make 80, 80, 80 on all those people that came in after you went diamond. But now the very next person you sponsor after you go double diamond, you're going to start making 120, 120, 120, 120, 120. Triple diamond, 135, 135, 135, 135, 135. Presidential diamond. Susan, what does a presidential get? 145, 145, 145, 145. Ambassadors get 150, 150, 150, 150. It's pretty amazing. That's crazy money. What if 100 people came into your organization and you're diamond and they all became fast start qualified? How much is that? Oh, intention. Yeah, it's heading that way. $8,000. That's $8,000 extra in addition to your residual income, in addition to your cash you're making. That's a lot of money. Do you know that 50% of the people are not getting fast start qualified in our company? That's thousands and thousands of dollars not being paid out. If the company's willing to pay it, aren't you willing to get it? I'm serious, you guys. I know, really. That's money. Just they're throwing money at you. But you gotta be the one that gets it. You gotta take it. You gotta be intentional. And there are ways that when you become a diamond on our new back office, you can pull up a report and it shows you the new people that have just come in, and you can do a filter like for the last 30 days because 30 days is the magic number. If they don't get those 2 customers in 30 days, they did not get fast start qualified for your benefit. They can still get fast start qualified later for their benefit. But you missed out. So you can go in there and filter that, and you can pull up who all has not gotten their customers. It'll show their customer count. And if you see 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, that's not good. You need to be seeing 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. When you see that, you can check it off. You can see that they are fast start qualified. Boom. That's $100 to the sponsor and $80 for you if you're at least a diamond. But the cool thing is if they don't have their 2 and it's getting close to their 30 days, they've got the sponsor of that person, the enroller of that person is listed right there with their email address. So what are you going to do? You're going to email that recruiter, that enroller, and you're going to say, do you realize you're fixing to miss out on $100? And that gets them in gear. Let them call their person and get them qualified. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's the diamond level leadership bonus. The next way we make money is through the generational bonuses. Now, generational is for creating diamonds in your organization. So when you are a brand new diamond, remember I told you made 15, 10, 5, you get a 2% raise on your paycheck. As a diamond, you get the first generation is 2%. So you get a 2% raise. You're going to now make 17, 12, 7, 7, 7, and 6. 4 down below that. That's pretty cool. 2% raise on your diamond. Now, when you have someone who becomes a diamond under you, and you have another leg who's an emerald, you are a double diamond now. So a double diamond will pick up a 4% generational bonus on that first diamond. Okay, so this is what it is. So you've got Sally, she just went diamond. And you also have Joan, and she's an emerald. So you have a diamond and an emerald and 3 piddlers, just doing 400. 2 worker bees. You're going to make an extra 4% on this diamond's volume, which is an average of 10,000 in volume. So 4% of that is $400. But if you were the enroller of that person, you get an extra 5% for a total of 9% of that total diamond's volume. That's $900 extra. So this is why you want to create, you want Joan over here to become a diamond. You want this piddler now to become a diamond. You're creating diamonds. That's the goal of you when you come in, is to create diamonds. Get yourself to diamond and create diamonds. Become a diamond miner and get out there and start looking for diamonds. Are you going to get diamonds overnight? No. No, you got to sift for them. You got to look for them. You got to search for them. You know, there are people think that if they haven't gone out and sponsored 4 or 5 people right out the gate, that they're done, that they can't do this business. I'm here to tell you that what you're looking for is 5 good people, ultimately. 5 good people. I don't know how long it'll take you to do that. The average double diamond in our company makes $6,000 a month. Is that worth working towards, to stay in the game, to hang in there and work until you find 2 good ones? Be very selective as to who you do business with. If you talk to goofy people, you're going to have a goofy business. If you talk to sharp, ambitious, goal-oriented, they got it, they're hungry for an opportunity, you're going to have a really good business. So be selective. Don't be afraid to tell somebody, I think maybe you need to be a customer for a while. Because it's serious business, right? I'd say $6,000 a month is pretty serious money. When you get to triple diamond, you've woken this one up, she's become a diamond. This one's become a diamond, and this one became a double diamond. So you got 3 people working now and 2 piddlers. Triple diamond, you get an extra 2% on that organization. So you've got 2% on generational. So what that is you're going to pick up 3 levels of diamonds. So when you became a diamond, you got a 2% raise. When you became a double diamond, now you're going to get this 4 to 9% on that personally enrolled diamond. But now you've got another diamond on your second level here. That allows you, by going triple, you're allowed to pick up a 3rd generation. So it's for building diamonds in depth. Does that make sense? Am I confusing you guys? You're following me? Okay, so you're going to get an extra 2% of this diamond. In order to pick up a diamond under this one, you got to be a presidential, which gives you 1% of a generational bonus. In order to pick up another diamond down in here, you got to be an ambassador, which gives you another 1%. So diamonds in depth, generational bonuses, and your residual income are what's going to continue to pay you month after month after month after month after month. The diamond level leadership bonuses, the 80, 80, 80, 80, that's gravy. That's momentum money. That's when you are skyrocketing your business and people are coming in left and right. That's gravy money. That's just on top. What's your security, your foundation, is your residual income and your generationals. Okay? And then the last way we get paid is by gathering loyal customers. When you get 60 loyal customers, you will activate a $600 a month check coming to you if you maintain 3,000 in volume with whatever you're personally ordering and your loyal customers. Your personal volume is your personal loyal customers. So after you've gotten your 60th customer, as soon as you have maintained, as soon as you hit 3,000 in volume, for every month you do that, you're going to get another $600, $600, $600. That's called the IT bonus. So those are all the different ways you get paid.
Don't ever let anybody tell you you can't. Because you can. And I've got your back.